So this is a fun little fancy turn. Not for every client, not for every therapist, not for every couple, but for some it's going to be fun. So what I'll do is I bring the draping up a bit. Legs are really close together, which is important for me. I'm going to grab them right at the ankle and bring them up. I'll leave the sheet draping here. And then I'll kind of see how we're doing. Make sure I have some rotation. And eventually what I'm going to do is I'm going to swing her knees towards me and her hip away. So get a little lotion here. Here's her knees. They can kind of sit nice and easy there. Nice big breath for me. So I push the knees away with my shoulder, and then I scoop them. And as I do that, I just push her hip up. So nice deep breath, pushing away, scooping the knees. Pretty easy. How we doing? Always check in. This is a great position. You get a ton of cool work in here. I'm pushing on her knees, pulling the low back, mid back, even upper back. Get some nice chain on that. Go here. For the client, we're going to keep their chest covered. We do this, pull that high, come around. This can sometimes be a lot of pressure, so I will bring it off the edge of the table. Now again, I'm in a great place to work. You can grab that knee, really press the low back. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come under the opposite side shoulder. I like to bring this, right now this hand's really heavy for me, like an anchor. So I want to bring the anchor up a little bit, maybe put it there, whatever I can do. I'll do some great work here. I'm going to sit out for a second. I'll do a lot of shoulder separation. Sap work. Subscap work. Axillary work with my fingers coming through deep into that armpit or axillary unless there's something nervy there. Pull back, grab that lat, just all sorts of stuff to work on there. Eventually I'll come in, put my hand down. I'm almost resting here, and I'm resting with my hips, so this is not like my back is being totally stretched out. It's back pretty supported. I'll bring this up just to kind of give me a little extra help. Nice big inhale. And then what I do is I just, my knees drop down and I lift up. So I just drop straight down, kind of grab this arm. I'm just going to lift straight up. So nice big inhale. I lift her up and I just barely clear the headrest, bring her over. A lot of times my arm will get stuck there, so I just grab this arm as I try to find a way out. More great work. More great work. Then I come around, keep a hand on them, make sure they're stable. She can have this hand off now. And then I'm just want to bring her knees down and the hips towards the edge of the table. It's the main move here. So I'm just going to kind of reach under the shin and the knees. I'm going to reach behind her hip. Nice big inhale. And I just do the same thing. I'm pushing the hip forward while I push the knees down. Pretty easy. Make sure they don't fall off. Here, more work. You know, it just takes like 5-10 minutes sometimes. I find all this great stuff in here I can do with these joints. And eventually I get around. Here I really want to make sure and keep contact because her body is so close to that side of the table. Pull. I bring this here. Make sure I'm worried about their covering their chest. My sheet's high. Nice deep breath. And just a little bit pushing that shoulder and pull her towards you. And then I'll put an arm under the knees, kind of under the hip here. I'll sweep the knees kind of around the world so they'll come up this way, and when they come up, that makes the hip very easy to turn on the table. So I just come under, and when I bring them up, then I just push the hip forward. And she is on the center of the table. From the top, might have to get down a little bit here, but I'll push under. It's pretty centered. Probably a little bit of a pull, nice deep inhale. If it's a really big person, right, you get it done. So what I like to figure out when I'm down here, especially right now, is how are ears moved from here? So how stuck is this body in the middle, right? So if I pull and nothing happens, got a lot of work to do, right? But if I bring them in, the hips go in nice, pull, the chin pops down. So when I push this up, you can see the other side, how it kind of goes. This side is a little more stuck on that side, but just want to see where she's moving at.